Hello, Monsters Band here, and welcome back. It's Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex campaign.
They're casting spells.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I'm part 8 of my Oxyotl campaign, where we're dropping comets on crossbow. That did a lot of damage. I mean, that was absolutely... I'm not surprised.
I tire of this.
Well, I mean, comets dropped on your heads. I don't blame you for a second. 191 kills. Wow. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, so Malekith. Facing Malekith across an icy chasm. Yes. An icy chasm where he's sending huge numbers of his dread spears in very close formation. Not 100% sure that's necessarily the best option. Nope. Yep. Yep, I would. All kinds of nasty spells coming across the breach here. Fireballs into big blobs of the... I can't tell if they're trying to run away or having a meeting or what, but they're advancing very packed ranks of dread spears. It's not a great decision. You know, strategically, bunching yourselves into a very tight formation in a choke point, not generally strategically sound. Some of the poor buggers have actually made it to the other end, but then they meet Sean Connery and Daniel Craig. We're about to go 007 on their asses. Oh, yes. I mean, poor Malekith seems to be... If we have a look at the numbers here, we've slaughtered so many of them already. It's a terrible position for our blowpipes because you can't really kind of get any shots off there. But I think that choke point battle has been fairly effective. There certainly seems to be a lot of dead Druki and not many dead skinks. We're now surging across the ice bridge, hacking down any Druki that we can get our little scaly paws on. Malekith's still standing for the moment, but he is being pummeled by 2 giant Stegodons and a Troglodon and a horde of skinks, I think. And a flying reptile bird thing. Parrot monster. Yeah, one of them. Well, Malekith gets his ass kicked, but that's what he gets for standing underneath a comet. I guess we'll occupy. I can't remember what my plan was, if I had one. Right, we've got some Blessed Cold Spear Riders. That's nice. We need to kill this little army over here, don't we? That should be fairly straightforward. Oxyotl is level 35 already. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. What do I actually want to give you? So I could get... I guess we could... Oh, yeah, all right. Like, I genuinely don't... Like, getting him melee skills seems completely pointless. So I guess we'll do that. Some explosions. Sure, you can have a little explosion. Daniel Craig is gonna get fleet-footed. Let's make you a little bit quicker. And Sean Connery... James Bond. Miss Moneypenny. Is... It's a fucking... fucking terrible. He's going to get an Stegodon, because sure, why not? Why not? Right. So my plan, as much as I have a plan, is I think we're going to have to try and just whack a sanctum in every city that Malekith has got. Pack it with those ambush patrol thingies, and then hope to God that we can nibble away at him a little bit. It's not really a plan, but there we go. It's the plan that I've got. Now, a few people have said that apparently you can always teleport to your capital, but if you build the... Which one is it? The Capstone of Tepok, then that gives you another teleport point. So we could send someone down here, for example. We could send... We could like ferry an agent down here, couldn't we? Because we do need to go and find Croak. Croak, we need to go over here And as of yet, we have no missions over there. So we could potentially ferry an agent over there to go and grab that and then teleport Oxyotl back and then disband the agent just to tick that one off. God, there's a lot of sort of very unhappy people here. Let's get some wine. That makes people happy. That's a thing. Right. We have Quark, Spite Reach, and the Black Pillar. Who's shouting? Hello? Is it you?
You waste my time.
I just wondered why you were screaming so much. Thought maybe you were in trouble, in some kind of distress. Never mind. So, let us... Do we want to upgrade this? I guess so. I guess so. Should we get some more growth? I guess we'll go growth. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to this. We don't have a huge amount of money, so I'm not going to spend anything else. Because no monies. So, missions. We've got 5, 4, 4. So we're going to have to move quickly here. We do have another garrison, another army replenishing, recruiting. There's another army over there. I don't know how many Dark Elf armies I've killed, but it must be at least like 1 million. Probably around that number. Can't be entirely sure, but I think it's around 1 million. Okay, good. Got an ambush. That's fine. So it just does a little bit of damage, that army. Just makes it a little bit more frustrating for them because it means it'll slow them down a little bit. That's all we need. Just to slow them down a little bit. And we've got some beastmen over here as well. Fantastic. Okay, so we're surrounded by enemies. We've had a rebellion as well, so that's a win. Okay, you need to die. Lightning strike, die. I'm going to take the money because I need it. A new Sanctum is available. Good. Got Scarecrow banner. Best banner in the game, of course. Let's go down and bop you. Right, that's a Chaos army dead. And I'll take more money as well. There we go. So, Chaos has been destroyed. Alright, I guess we can rest on our laurels now. If Chaos has been destroyed, everything's fine. Good. Good. Yeah, well, I agree in principle. Do I want to do... Now, the Ancient Salamander's garbage, and it's been made more garbage, which is a bit of a shame. I would like some more Feral Troglodons, but to be honest, it's not really going to help them very much, that. We could give... I feel like giving Oxyotl the explosion might be probably the best option. Like maybe make him a little bit quicker. Like he's already got 79 ammunition, which means if he runs out of ammunition during a battle, well, I'll have bigger problems than him running out of ammunition by that point, to be honest. So I don't think I need more ammunition for him. I think he's generally probably going to be fine. Let's get fleet-footed for you. And Sean Connery, when can you get the Engine of the Gods? 27. What are you? 25. Big 2-5. Nice work. Excellent. Right. Seeing as you're mustering down there, how long... Right. Right. Okay, so we need to hunt this army. Where's this army? Over here, but it's very close to it now. Which army is it? Just out of interest. Richard Drakenfort. Right, so it's the army outside. So we could potentially do that one. That's an option. We need to complete this mission as well. Now, you're mostly over here, so, I mean, you know what, I think we're just going to have to accept we're going to lose most of these, and... Because we've got stuff to do. I keep having visions. We've got a vision of catastrophe, so we're going to defend the Sanctum down here. So we can just about get to this mission. And... Oh, there we go. So, the Puppets of Chaos approach with ruinous intentions. Do you wish to ambush them now or wait to gather your strength? We will retreating in the... We'll fail the mission. Okay, we'll ambush now. It's a lot of mammoths, isn't it? Oh, well, we've dealt with mammoths before. We can deal with them again. I don't really like the ambush maps in the new world because they don't let you like jump the enemy immediately, which is really what an ambush should be. You end up quite far away, and sometimes in not a particularly good position. I mean, I guess it gives the defenders slightly more chance to defend themselves, but then if you blunder into an ambush, surely you should be expecting fairly short shrift. Thrift? Shrift. Anyway, either way, you should get your ass kicked, in my opinion. It's got some Vermeer being shot up by the chameleon skinks. Looking pretty good there. Meanwhile, managed to send one Warhammer. I don't know what they think they're doing here. Just trying to reposition themselves, but I don't really... Like, what is the plan? We've managed to electrocute quite a lot of marauders. Oxyotl is just on the flank, and yep, we are mulching these Marauder champions. I feel like the Stegiodon shots do a lot more damage. I don't know whether that's something to do with being in Oxyotl's army or what, but they definitely seem to do more damage. So we've got the one feral mammoth is retreating. We're fighting another one. Lots of venom spits coming out. We've managed to break the enemy rear, which is good. Oxyotl is just chilling out on the flank there. I find the best place for Oxyotl is just stick him on a flank and just let him do his thing. Just ignore him, basically. Just sit in there in snipe mode, and basically he'll just start racking up kills. These war mammoths are really the main concern, but I say main concern, but they're now routing, so at least the sanctum's safe. That's the important thing, right? A safe sanctum is a safe. A non-chaos sanctum is a safe sanctum. That's the saying I just made up. It's good. It's a good saying. Don't forget it. I'm pretty happy with that. 13 losses is fine, and we can get some more money. I think we might just survive by dint of... Oh, we've got a stash of gems. Dint of just like killing enough people to keep me buoyant. So we've got a prize hunter, which is fine. Doesn't... Oh no, it does do the feral troglodon. It does. I would like... How do we get a feral... Out of interest, just out of interest. Academic interest. How would I get more troglodons? Where are the troglodons hiding? There they are. Right at rank 5. And on a taming pen. Kind of tempted. We could do that. We've got a fair few blessed units. Just no money to recruit them with. Because making 4-4-2 a turn. That's fine. And we've got 2 stacks of Dark Elves currently recruiting. I mean, they're recruiting trash, but they're still recruiting. Throt is back with what looks like quite a scary army. And it looks like Tyrannok have been pushed off. Wait, are you a rebellion?
No.
You are a rebellion. So you're going to be at war with Marathi, which might give me some breathing. Basically, I'm kind of up against it here. Talking of being up against it, we need to do 5 hard visions. We like it hard. Hard visions of the old ones. So far, we've had 0. And I still don't have one. So... yeah. Well, I mean, sure. Sure. Why not? So, I want... Yes. Yes. And we'll upgrade you. We have the money at the moment. Anywhere we have... I could burn that out, couldn't I? Oh, you do have a spready thing. Yeah, we're gonna torch that one. Garneth, let's put... Yeah, we're going to spend our money on putting patrols everywhere to just harass, basically. We're just going to harass the Dark Elves, and maybe that will be enough. How fast are you, Oxyotl? You've got 80, a speed of 80. Good grief. Fast than an unladen swallow. Skink Chief, we're going to give you Slippery. Oil you up. And we're going to go with... Ooh, Scouting. More magical items. Nice if we can get them. It looks like... Oh dear. I think the last defenders might be dead. Or at least on their... Oh no, they're still alive. They have one settlement left. This one over here. They have Karsabar. And that's it. Right. Well, okay, good. Come on, Teehee. Give me a trade agreement, you big bastard. Oh, finally. It's like pulling teeth with you people. Alright, I'm not going to upgrade any of these because the likelihood is we're about to lose them. And I may be able to retake them with Oxyotl, but Oxyotl's busy elsewhere. I lost wine. And there's rats. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have money. We don't have money. We have no money. Aim for the head. Missile strength plus 25% for 5 turns. Yes, please. Oh, now the only problem is I'm in enemy territory, aren't I? So I won't be able to get out of here. Alright, well, let's kill you. Take replenishment. If I... The Sacred Stegidon Helm of Itza. Okay. If I come down here and take Dawn's Light. If I do that... There is literally no one here. Weird. I guess I can colonize it then? It's not really what I wanted to do. But there we are. I guess let's go Bottomless Quiver. You now have 87 ammunition. Yeah, you don't really need more. How many turns do we have? We've got 2 turns left to do that. You'll get 25 leadership. If we fail, I'm not super worried about that considering you're friggin' miles away, and that's of real no concern to me. Daniel Craig. More charge bonus for a big old Stegidon. Maybe missile resistance. That probably makes sense. I mean, we could... Alright, hear me out. We could heal for a turn, go and grab these, and then potentially... I mean, we don't really need to do that one, do we? It's a nice to have, but not a necessity. Okay, we've got defences here. That's good, because we'll need them. Dark Elves are currently... Oh, they raised Spiked Reach. Fair enough. So, we're going to do something like this. The idea being, wherever the Dark Elves are, they're going to get harassed. So, we're going to put one in there. We can wipe them out and then push them back. That's the plan. Oh, I can only do one a turn. I might also expand down here with Sanctums because it looks like Tretch is down here. Everyone's ally. I mean, I could up sticks and move. I could just be like Oxyotl just gives the double fingers up and then slowly backs away before disappearing, because I could like just go anywhere, right? I could just decide to up sticks and like come down here to the Fortress of Dawn. Or down... I mean, if Malice is over here, I could... Well, I can't unless I get a mission down there. But in theory, I could just move if the Dark Elves are too much. As soon as we're just waiting for these hard visions, and I don't know what we need to do to get the hard visions, but it's not, you know, it's probably fine. Yep, that's fine. Not too worried about that. I mean, they don't have particularly nasty armies. That's the one small bonus. But we've currently got 3 people trying to kill us. So, could be better. Little Croak stirs. Yeah, I know. Look, I've got a lot on at the moment, Croak. All right, and it would be nice to have Croak, but I don't necessarily need him. So let's grab this, whatever this is. What is it? Ooh. Barrels of rum. What do we get? Rangers. Rampage is standard. And a trunk of maps. Of course we got a trunk of maps. It's always a fucking trunk of maps. Endless trunks of maps. Useless maps. What's this? Sail to the wreck. Kill everyone. I will do something like that. So we get 5,000 big ones and some bonus experience, which is good. We can then kind of travel. No, currently at sea. That's fine. If we scooch over here, we can land at Dawn's Light. There's no one around that's going to take it, so we're fairly safe. Fairly safe. Timothy, what do we think with you? What are we? I mean, it could stimulate growth. I'm not sure what you're doing to stimulate growth, but we could do that. Could go thick skin. You've already got fairly high. I'm going to go. You know what? Let's get agility of the lizard. And Sean Connery can now get an ion cannon. Just what the Doctor ordered to kill Dark Elves. Legitimately not sure whether a Doctor would suggest an ion cannon. If you are a doctor, let me know. Is that something you would suggest for a patient with, say, a migraine being shot in the face with an ion cannon? Is that something you would suggest? I don't know. It would certainly likely fix the problem. For good. Wait, what did you raise? I thought maybe you were at war with the Dark Elves. God, there's so many stacks of Dark Elves here. Good grief. It's like a bajillion of the buggers. At least the Frozen City has a decent garrison. That's some small doobie what's it. Okay, we failed a mission, but it only makes that army slightly harder to deal with, and the likelihood of us actually having to fight that army is pretty low. So I'm not overly worried about that. Let's head home. And I'm going now. It depends what these guys, if they, I think they, I suspect they may try and hit the Frozen City. So we're going to ambush there. Money wise, it's not great. Oh, we do have the Pale Death. We could get the Pale Death. What does the Pale Death do? Primeval Roar. Fair enough. So we could get... I do like the Troglodons. I could get rid of these guys and replace them with Troglodons. Just be like, yep, that's what we're doing. To be honest, do I like... I do quite like the Kootel? That one? Yeah, we're probably just gonna let that rebel, to be honest. I don't know what it's gonna rebel into, but I'm just gonna let it. I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's yes, everyone's getting raided.
Foolish request.
Come on, I need more raids. I need a hard vision as well. Give me a hard one. Hello, Douglas. What's going on, buddy? You want to? Oh, yes, absolutely. I'll trade with you, especially because and we did indeed get the ambush. Lovely. It's exactly what I needed. I'll tell you what, this ambush map is not particularly good. There's bugger all space to deploy, apart from trees, and that would be bad. We've kind of like set ourselves up behind the enemy army, but right up against the edge of the map. Got Banishment came in there doing a little bit of damage. Looks like Marathi is not Marathi. Hellebrand, that's it. Crone Hellebrand. Don't want to get those two mixed up. They're doing a thing. Bit of electricity coming out there. Tearing its way through the Harganeth executions. They got the Gaze of Cain on them. In comes the ion cannon. It's not doing huge amount of damage, but it is carving its way through some of those units. And now we're going to have to advance, push our way up towards the bulk of the enemy army, which is just sort of like chilling out over here. Not quite sure what those Blackguard think they're doing. If you could stay still just a sec. Yep, I'll do it. Most of the enemy now, we've got red crested skinks pouring out of the trees. Looks like the spiky hydra is attempting to flee. Now, the main issue here is going to be these Blackguard. Fortunately, the Blackguards are actually slightly worse than or at least on par with the red-crested skinks. So the red-crested skinks should be winning this engagement fairly easily. Plus, we've reduced their melee attack and their armor, which means we should be, yeah, mulching them. Absolutely mulching them. That's right. Skinks with big hammers or elite trained dark elves. Who's going to win? Turns out it's the skinks with hammers. That's rude. Right, well, we're messing up the Blackguard and the Harganeth Executioners in the forest over there. It looks like Crone Hellebron is currently playing with the Razordons. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing particularly well. What is she even doing? Is she just trying to, like, move? And she's surrounded, so she's just taking damage. She's used a potion of hell. She doesn't actually seem to be doing anything. She's just getting hit. Alright, fair enough. Pleasure is pain and all that kind of thing. Red Crested Skinks are trying to chase after the Scourgeon chariots, but yeah, the Scourgeon chariots are staying one step ahead. I mean, if they were charging through us, that would be a bit of a problem, but they just seem to be shooting at us, which is slightly less of an issue because missile chariots are garbage. Show me a good missile chariot. I will wait. Missile chariots are just bad. I'm sorry. I want to... No, well, I don't really want to like missile chariots because maybe it's just my bias, but I've never... Like, missile chariots... I just wouldn't bother. I just wouldn't bother. Looks like most of the Dark Elves are now either dead or dying or about to be overrun. Which means we're going to have a little bit of a mass rout here as the last few Blackguard fall to the hammers of the Red Skinks.
Only a fool would stay.
That's one less army running around. I'd like the money, but I think I'm going to have to eat them. Don't want to do it. But sometimes you got to eat a bunch of people. Even Goths. Right, Oxyotl is confederated with Cult of Sotek, which means we've lost our trade agreement. Are we now? Hello. We are trading with you. Okay, good. Can I have a military alliance? I will take a defensive alliance. That's fine. Sure. Okay, you critically failed. Good. You failed. Good. Good. That's good. Right, Malekith is there with a bunch of lads. Is this the army that was there? Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Who knows? Let's get Bottomless Quiver, because then we can get Swiftness of Itzel. Does that give us more speed? Is it just a buff? 32 seconds, we have 25% more speed. Yep. Basically, he'll break the land speed record at that point, which is fine. I could give you more abilities, but let's just see what this is like first. I think that's going to be fine. We can just do that. There we go. Malekith dead again. Right. Okay. Okay, we've got no visions at the moment. I'm tempted to come down here. You know what? Just come down here. Let's play this safe. Let's play this safe. I would like to go and grab some ogres if we could, so we'll pick those up. Let's get the Swiftness of Itzel. That finishes off you. Then we've got one more skill point for Timothy Dalton. This is going to be his last. So I think we may go with Earthblood for no particular reason, just because it's there. Daniel Craig. We could go bottomless quiver. He doesn't have a huge amount of ammunition. Or more charge bonus. Oh, you know what? Let's go charge bonus. Here's on a ruddy great Stegiodon. It just kind of makes sense. Let's go scouting and we'll cleanse corruption. I'm also going to get rid of you. And I'm going to get you. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Right, okay. How are the... Right, High Elves. Where are the High Elves? Tic-tac-toe, will you trade with me? No? Okay. Is it because I don't have any trade goods? I thought I did. Did I not have woods? I mean, I've got woods. I'm exporting. I'm an exporter. I've got an exporting economy.
At your service.
Tyrannoc.
What would you have of the Phoenix King?
Trade agreement?
Never.
What do you mean never?
Quite impossible.
Never sounds very final. Can we not go with maybe? Like, not at the moment. I'm not in the right, you know, it's not the right place. But maybe soon. Right, we've managed to wipe out 2 Dark Elf stacks in 1 turn. I'm not going to upgrade Dawn's Light because there's literally no points. Oh. Hagrief. Clan Scryer and the Blessed Dreads could well be allied together. That's fun. Okay, how are we doing? It's a little bit concerning seeing... I mean, you've got the tip of Lustria. Just the tip. So Lustra's doing some stuff over here, which I'm not super happy about. Basically, I'm concerned that where I'm not... What the hell? How did you get a... You didn't have an army? Get out of here. Get out of here. I think you'll find... That's mine. Alright, now things are happening. So, we've got... So we can see everything... What is this? Ruins? Or is it Skaven? See an army there. Is this Ruins or is it Skaven Den? It is Ruins. Oh, we could search... We need to... Do we need to search Ruins? I can't remember. Let's search... Oh, not this one. I hate this one. Oh, no, that one. Sure. Good. Did I need to do that? Or is that a different campaign? I don't know. Right, we need to complete 11 visions. We've currently got 4 of 11. Fine. Fine. We're doing it, everyone. We're doing it. It's happening. We're pulling it together. This place is somehow not rebelling despite corruption. Military presence. What fucking military presence? In Ironfrost? There's nowhere else. What the balls? How the hell is Throt over there? It's just suddenly. Alright, scrying pools, yes. I'm gonna... if we're gonna push Malekith back, we're gonna have to just go hard for the patrols and harass him as much as lizardmanly possible. That's my thinking. Okay, we'll upgrade these. We don't have Harganeth yet, but we will. What's the garrison like? Pitiful. Right, we can retake that. I'm not too worried about what's going on up here, because we can see what's going on, which is the important part. And I don't really want to be honest, I'm surprised it hasn't rebelled yet, or been taken by rats. Hello, Master Mundi. How's it going, buddy? A military ally. I literally just asked you for that. Literally just asked you for that, and it's fine. Ah, talk of the devil.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
Talk of the devil, and he shall to pit. Right, I guess we'll just colonise this then. We've actually got some money. Holy shit. Wonders may never bloody cease. Okay, lightning strike, and then we can just auto-resolve. There we go, and we can occupy that. We've taken Harganeth! Again. Hooray! I mean, we took it in like 2 turns. Also, I want to get those ogres. Did I get any? Oh, I didn't get any ogres. Okay, and I can see that there's no Dark Elves.
Never.
As Rakarth is back. There's no Dark Elves for, a fair old whack. So we could potentially use this to advance. We've got a gold mine over there. If we can take Nagarond, that should be a nice. Now the only slight issues we've got rats on the coast who are probably going to cause us some major issues. They don't have a huge amount of territory, but they don't need it. It does look like Karen Carr have turned up. Shakara Gatesmiter. Well, I never. Well, I never. Could we do something? Now, the Rite of Sotek's very, very strong. And I would like to use it, but it's one of those things where, because it's got a 25 turn cooldown, I want to use it at the right moment. And I'm one of those people who will store the health potions you got at the start of an RPG until after the last boss. So I will never click that button because I can never be sure it's going to be the right time. It's fine. It's fine. Can someone please take that? It isn't. Just take it. Just bloody take it. All right. Let's get the growth. Am I still? Yeah. Let's go with growth. Sure. So we've got a little. So that's ruins. But I don't really want to take that. So I guess if we upgrade Harganeth, that'll help the Frozen City. Is that how that works? The Geomantic Web is, in theory, an interesting mechanic. In practice, not interesting at all in any way, really. Hello? Oh, we died, but we took a lot of ogres with us. Oh, interesting. So those beastmen have now declared war on a bunch of... And that, so, they will harass Nagarond. We do have Rakarth coming from the north. That's a bit of a concern. I could maybe, like, sack one of these. I could sack the Great Arena. Well, first of all, you go over there. You hover over here. Get your mobility scooter to hover over the ogre camp. And I'm going to grab... I think I'm going to take the Head Eaters tribe. I think we're going to grab them. I'm tempted to go and get this mysterious island, but I think what I'm going to do is actually rush over here and go and sack the Great Arena just to cause a little bit of damage. And obviously give us some money at the same time. It's kind of what I want Jabba to be doing. I guess we could give you some ammunition. It's not super important, but I'll take it. Because there's not really much else you can have. You can cleanse corruption despite the fact it's not, again, not really that useful. Public order here is not particularly great. Public order here is actually not too bad, surprisingly. Do we actually have any public order buildings? Don't think we do. So why is everyone so happy then? Buildings. Really? Is it just... So there's 3 from that. So, yeah, okay. Alright, well, as long as they're happy, that's the main thing. I'm not particularly bothered. As long as they're not going to rebel, fine. I need to get Jabba an army. Now, we've actually got a little bit of money. So I think we can probably get him a few more units. At least allow him to do some raiding, some sacking, destroy some... Rakarth is heading in this direction at high speed. We've got a happy populace because of a saucy bards. A saucy skink bards. Classic. What kind of garrison do we have at Garond? Nothing.
Fool.
Do not have... So how much money have we got? Actually, looking pretty good. So, what would I do with this money? Let's get you. And... the Blessed Horned ones are actually cheaper than the Blessed Cold One Spear Riders. Interesting. Got a shit ton of them as well. So if I do that, plus we've got the garrison here, which actually there isn't much of a garrison here, but we can improve that. Then we can actually go and hit Garond. Give that a little sacking along the way. Yeah. Take the money there. Head back to our own territory. We could... Now, as someone pointed out, you can always teleport back to your capital, so we could teleport there, but I'm actually just going to run over here because we can get replenished. We've done a little bit of sacking there. Rakarth is heading in this direction, but I think Jabba can take him. I have big hope for Jabba. He's a big boy with big plans. What does wine do? Does that just give us more money? It just gives us more money. So I'm going to go with more growth, I think, for the moment. Eventually we want to get wine, but not right now. There's also beastmen around here somewhere. So they will be causing issues for the... So they would have been causing... so they... Oh, fuck, they're dead already. Ah, beastmen. What are you like? What's he like?
Rank idiocy.
Yeah, well... Sure. Okay, I need to take out... If I... Right. We're going to put one in Ironfrost. So, we can see they've got an army there. It looks like they're heading in that direction of Bear... What the hell? Are you dead? Alright, fair enough. So now we can see, like, everything the Dark Elves are doing. And this gives us a massive advantage. So we can actually see now that they've got an army over here. But you do. I'm actually going to see if we can lure you into an ambush. It's a ballsy move. Hello. Who the fuck? Oh. We've had more visions. Okay, so we've got normal, hards. We've got a hard one. Ah, finally. Do love me a good hard one. Right, so the hard ones... Oh, I see. So bronze, silver, and gold. Right, that makes sense. So being raided over here, that's annoying. Defend the Sanctum over there, that's fine. We've got actually one down here, which is near to where we need to go for Croak. So, with that in mind, let's plan this out. Now, we're being raided. Now, that's only costing us 52. That's not the end of the world, so I don't have to worry too much about that one right away. Defend the Sanctum, that's fine. Hunt the army. Now, where is that one?
Seeks me.
Well, indeed. So, that one. All right. All right. Watcher, what you got? Anything good? It says hard. I'm going to be honest, that doesn't look that hard. Will we be declaring war? Or I'm not going to call Hoatl because I think Hoatl's got enough problems. I think we'll be fine. We'll lightning strike. That, however, is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.